Уважаемые коллеги, добрый вечер. Мы
Dear colleagues, good evening. We will begin our work, and on our agenda today is a scheduled discussion on the restoration of Russian-American relations. We know that the new administration, led by President Trump, is doing everything possible to restore at least some of what had been practically reduced to nothing and destroyed by the previous American administration. This process is not easy, if not to say complicated. Nevertheless, as everyone is well aware, I have had a telephone conversation with President Trump. The first contacts have taken place between our Minister of Foreign Affairs and his American counterpart, and the assistant to the President of Russia, Ushakov, has met with his counterparts. So overall, the situation is starting to move. We will see what comes of it. Today, we will focus on this topic. We have two speakers, Sergei Viktorovich Lavrov and Sergei Yevgenyevich Naryshkin. But before we begin our work, I would like to mention that we have reviewed today's appeal by the President of the United States, Mr. Trump, to spare the lives of Ukrainian military personnel whose units are blocked by Russian troops in the area of the Ukrainian Armed Forces incursion into the Kursk region. In this regard, we would like to point out that Ukrainian militants have committed numerous crimes against the civilian population in the area of the incursion. These actions, as I have already stated, are classified by the Prosecutor General's Office of the Russian Federation as terrorism. At the same time, we understand and take into account President Trump's call to treat these military personnel with humanitarian considerations. In this regard, I would like to emphasize that in the event of laying down their arms and surrendering, they will be guaranteed life and humane treatment in accordance with international law and the laws of the Russian Federation for the effective implementation of the US President's appeal, a corresponding order from the military political leadership of Ukraine to its military units to lay down their arms and surrender is necessary. I suggest we move on to the agenda for which we have gathered today. The floor is now given to Sergei Viktorovich Lavrov.